In this video, you will be taught how to add a question series. We'll do this by going to Add Question Series, and then first we have to come up with the name. Here we get to specify whether we want the series to be random, which means that the system will randomly pick a certain number of questions that were added to the series. I will show later on how this works once we have added the series. For now, I will set it to 6 random questions. And then in this window, we have to select the questions that we want to be played by the students. So once we've done this, we can go to the next window and see which questions will be added to the series. And then finally, we have to add the question series. We can find our newly created question series by going to question series list. And if we want to change something, we can do this by getting to the view or edit questions button. So as I said, the series currently works in a way where it randomly picks any question from the series to be played, as you can see here. So now it picked the 6th question in the list to be played. But this isn't optimal for this series, as the questions that are added are linked to each other. First, the question should be played where students define the differential equation, and afterwards I want them to define the boundary conditions to solve that specific equation. So therefore I will start to use question pools. The pool works as follows. Each ball represents an individual question, so if we store all questions in 4 pools and we set the length of the series to 4 questions, the system will randomly pick a question first from pool 1, then from pool 2, then from pool 3, and then from pool 4. But if we would set the length to 5, it will work a bit differently because it will first pick a question from pool 1, pool 2, pool 3, and pool 4, and then it will start at the beginning again, and the 5th question will be a question from pool 1 again. Similarly, if you would set the length to 3, it will pick a question from pool 1, 2, and 3, but it will never pick a question from pool 4 again. So this is something that you should keep in mind. So for now, I'll create 6 question pools and assign the correct questions to them, and then I will show how that works. So if we now start playing the question series, the first question that should appear should be from pool 1. And as you can see, this is indeed the case. And as it should be the case, the second question is from the second pool. And so is the case with the third question, and this will continue until we have played all 6 questions. But besides using random series, we could also have created a series that isn't random, as we'll do now. And once we've done this, the system will always pick the first question, the second question, the third question, and so on. Once the series is implemented into a map, the system will monitor how long it takes a student on average to play the series, how often it has been played, and with which percentage on the mobile server. Furthermore, the View Relations button will show all maps where the series is used and its specific elements, but for this one it will be empty. I'll quickly show what it looks like in a series that is already being used. As you can see here, it has already been played 31 times, and it takes students on average about 3 minutes in order to solve the series. And this is what the View Relations page will look like. So you get to see all maps and map elements where the series is implemented. And this is basically all you need to know for implementing question series. I would like to thank you for your attention and see you next time.